Music volume way. Hey. Okay, well, this is a test. I'm testing. 1, 2, 3. Test, test, test. All right, we're testing. We're testing one more time just to make sure. Test, 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 test. Testing one more time. Bye. Hey, everybody, it's Doug here. Doug, Mystic Guy on Board Game Geek. I'm bringing you something special today. We are playing Tabletop Simulator, and I'm going to take something from the workshop. Now, actually, I'm not. I'm going to load something from the workshop. I have a game set up of Robinson Crusoe. Now, this is a workshop game, not an officially launched game on here, but I own it. In fact, I'm using the manual from the games to be able to play, and so I don't feel bad about doing that. I own the game. I'm just going to play it in this version instead, which I think is fine. And I've set up already. As you can tell, I got all our inventions out, got everything rolling, got the tracks going, everything's happening, got the cards set up, tile set up, got our camp there. Woo! And over here we got our mission. We're going to be playing Jenny Needs Help. Now the reason this big cube is there is it's marking our turn track. The cubes are a little big. I think there's a way to size them, but I'm not sure. I don't recall. And we also have the raft and the lifeboat that we have to build. We have to. So in this, the first thing we have to do is save Jenny. And then we have to survive. So we have to build two things. First, the raft to get Jenny, and then the lifeboat to get out. We have the totems mean these various things. And of course, you recall you get those when you pull the tokens, or when you pull the cards. You also pull the tokens here that have various effects as well. Yeah, and that's our victory point scoring, but we're playing a 3-player game. So I have the soldier, the explorer, the cook, and the carpenter, and I just put these cubes up here so I could have a good idea what color they were. Now remember, these are the special items that they could build. So once they get them built, they can take this and, well, we're not going to do that apparently. We're going to drop it right here, but it'll be built. So, boom. Okay, but we have to build that. It requires a knife and wood. So, can we even build a knife? I think we can. I think we can. Yeah, there's the knife. So we're okay because it's one of the basic items. All right. I think we can get started. I don't know if any of you know how to play if you're watching, but there are several phases to the game. This first one is the event phase, but we skipped that in the first turn because we already have an event, and that event is these food crates right here. Okay. Now we're each going to place our pawns down. We each have 2, and we get to place them down on various parts of the board. Now we're going to place here if we want to explore, which means we'll draw another tile. We can place here if we're going to build. If we place 1, we have to roll the dice and see if we get lucky. If we place 2, we automatically succeed at what we're trying to do, but we can't build much. The only thing we can build right now is the shovel, and the reason for that is because we don't have the train types out. In fact, I should look to see. We got our train types is the beach, so there aren't any other beach ones if I'm not mistaken. Nope. So we need to explore big time, but we can build this. We also have all of our characters. We'll start with the soldier. Now we don't have any tokens yet. I don't remember. I got to look at the setup just to make sure, but I don't think we start with any tokens. And then we get to use our special abilities. So the explorer gets to obviously has abilities to explore. The cook has abilities to cook. Grandma's recipe. Discard 2 to heal 2, and by eating only 1 food. And then you got searching talent. we can use this to re-roll any gray die. We got stone soup. Now gray dice is the explorer, or cooking rather, and then we got the explorer. So if we explore with only one token, now it can be, we can share in this, and just the one from here, one from there, based on our skills and abilities that we have. Like, we definitely want the explorer to explore. So let's start to put down our tokens. We'll start with the soldier. Soldier is going to explore here. Now remember, we also want to get this expedition here. If we go do this, we're going to get food. That's good. If we send 2 people here, we're going to get 2 food. So I think the soldier is going to do this. We're going to put it there and there. The explorer will go here for a safe exploration, and then here. Now, why am I doing that? Actually, before I start doing that, let's make sure we're going in order, because I missed a step. Okay, so we're going to go on to the morale phase next. So when you're going to the morale phase, I'm just looking at the book to refresh my memory. It says, check the morale level indicated by the white marker. According to the morale level, the first player has to discard the depicted number of determination tokens, which is currently 0. If it's negative, or gains them if it's lower. So when we check the morale, we're going to look at that. We don't have anybody that, I think if I recall correctly, yeah, if the first player has to discard a determination token, he must discard all that he receives and receive a wound. I'm just trying to remember if we move the morale track or not. I don't know we do. We do in the solo game. I don't think you do in this game. I think it goes up and down based on your play. Okay, anyway, we're not going to do that. Let's, oops. Okay, we're going to continue on. So we got 2 explorations there. The cook is going to take 1 action and start to build the shovel. And for another action, what will we do? Let me think on that. And, So, yeah, this gets a little tricky, because I don't want to... So we can forage. We'll do a foraging action. That's this one right here, or gather action. So she's going to go gather with 1 action. The carpenter, we're splitting up actions. I don't know why, just because it's fun that way. Carpenter's going to go here with another build action, and then here. Let's just make it as safe as possible. Oh no, heck with that. Carpenter's going to explore. We're going to get some tiles out. All right. So that's the... Oh, I am so screwing up the beginning of this already, but I already got our actions laid out, but it hasn't done anything for us yet. So we are going to... we're supposed to go to the gathering phase first, and we're going to gather 1 wood, and I'll show you why. And it's going to go immediately into our cubby. We're going to gather 1 wood and 1 food. This would have happened before I laid my tokens down, by the way. Because we are on the beach and our camp is there, we gained the resources on the tile. So food is this one, and non-perishable food are the orange. This is just regular food. Now I have to gather some more food for sure, because we have to eat. Yeah, that's going to be important. All right. Sorry, now I'm caught up. What did that do? Well, this is the raft, actually. Let's just flip it and see if it... Okay, there. That's the raft. Okay, we got 2 of our food, and that's... I got to go down the phases. So that was the event phase we skipped, the morale phase, the gathering phase. Now we go on to the action phase. So here we are. Planning. Well, we did our planning, right? So now we're going to execute against those and see what happens. Isn't that just fun and special? Okay, so the other things we can do when we have the resources is we can build a shelter, which we'll do pretty soon. In a 3-player game, it requires 3 wood and 2 pelts to do this. Build a roof or build a palisade. It requires 1 wood to build a weapon, to gain our weapon levels up, in case we fight something. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to start here with our... We're going to start here and wrap around. You see, this is spot 4. This is 1. So we go 1, then we go to here, and we come down here and across. So we're going to take our tokens back. So blue is our explorer, and black is our soldier. Wait, wrong one. Let's go out a little bit more. Black is our soldier, and we're going to safely draw a tile. Boom, what do we got? Let's take a look at that. That is a river, and we are going to gather both a totem or token and a treasure card. Those are up here. I'm going to shuffle these just to make sure. Okay. Then we're going to draw one. And let's see what we get. Spiders. Uh-oh. Hundreds of spiders surround you. Hey, you know what? I want to check the setup and make sure I don't get any of those tokens at first. I don't remember. Let me see. It would be after random character matching the also takes 2 pawns, 1 wound marker. Put a wound marker on 0. Put a black marker topmost base. Yeah, I don't think would do. Yep. Again, I have the rule book in front of me, so I'm reading the rule book to see if we set that up or not. 9 invention cards. Shuffle that. Shuffle the beast cards. Take the island tiles. Put the black marker on the shuffle card. Yep. Okay. We do not get that. So we discard 2 of these, and I don't think it says if that says in the morale phase if you have to discard those, but I don't remember if when you have to discard a resolve token, which that's what those are, then do you have to take damage? And that would suck if that was the case. So I'm just trying to glance at this and see if that is true. Cards and their effects. We're looking at stuff here. Yeah, I don't know. So I don't know that we do. I think I'll play it safe and say that the answer is no. We're going to pull out here. I'm just going to discard that for right now. We'll think about that. And then we get to draw a token from the bag too. Discovery token. Boom. It is going to be... Okay, now we got to go over to the card for our scenario. Take a look at that. What does that one mean? It was this one, Ruined Hut. So 2 wood. That is nice. So this token that we gained is worth 2 wood. So we're going to discard that. We'll put it right here. Boom. And then we're going to just double check that X is 2 wood. Yeah. So we found a Ruined Hut worth 2 wood. So we're going to grab 1 and 2. I think. Maybe it's Alt. There we go. And we're going to move up. Put them in our space for next turn. Okay. I think actually those, I think we get those. No, I think that's the way it goes. This is from an exploration. And then we look at our tile. We got a river tile with food and water. That is a great tile. So we're going to pick up a black token right now. We're going to put it on anything we see with a river, the dam being one, and the map. So now that we've discovered those tiles, we can now create those things. Pretty cool, right? Okay, now we're going to explore again, but the explorer is going to have to roll some dice. And we're going to have to roll some exploration dice, which are these green ones here. So we're going to pick up all 3 of these, I hope. Boom, boom. Okay, I think I can just do that and grab them. Yeah. All right, let's go roll us some dice here. Like right off the table. Okay, we did succeed. That's what that V means. We did not get a wound from it, but we do have to draw a card. So first we'll draw our tile. Booyah. That's a mountain space. We got to line these up. There. This one's not lined up either. Oh, this sucks. Okay, snap the grid. Come on now. Close enough. Remember, this is not a officially sanctioned one. Trying to get there. That's close enough, right, guys? No, not really. Boom. Okay. Anyway, there. This has food, wood again. It also has another totem and a token, and it's a mountain space. So the first thing I want to do is let's pull over here and see if we have anything that requires a mountain. Yes, we have fire and the knife. So that was good. In our first first discoveries, we were able to build a whole bunch of things. But we don't have any more food. Well, we'll get it when we gather. Okay, now we're going to have to draw. Let's draw our next token. See what we get. A wood token. Okay, we're just going to put that up there. We're going to have lots of wood next turn. That's not a bad thing. That's going to go in our cache. Now we're going to draw another one of these. Okay, the reason I don't always draw is I don't know where these darn cards go. Okay, so now we get a giant snake. Discard all your tokens. Stop drawing mystery cards. You step on a giant snake. Okay, well we don't have any tokens to discard, so I am going to discard that. We're getting some very strange cards. And stop drawing a mystery card. That would be these. So we're not going to draw any more mystery cards, like ever? Or just that turn? Oh, I guess if we were drawing more than one, this turn we won't draw any more. And next up we have our carpenter doing some exploring too. He wanted to get out and see the island. We're going to give him his token back. We're going to draw a tile. Another nice tile with hills, wood, and man, we're getting like all the best tiles. Now I shuffled this. I'm going to shuffle again just to be sure. Okay. And then we're not going to draw the mystery card, but we are going to get the token. So we'll draw that. What is that one? Oh, that is a morale bump. Okay, so I think that one happens immediately, but I'll put it here for now. And it's going to give us a morale bump, which means next turn we'll get a cool token, depending on the weather. You know how the weather goes, right? Yeah. So that's what that means. I think I'll just discard that one. We already moved it up for the turn. I don't think it's going to change. So we'll just discard this here. Okay, that was our exploration, except I'm out of black tokens. So I guess I'll use blue tokens for now and cover up the hills. Boom. So that we know what I'm doing is just marking the ones I know we can build, or rather hills, not grasslands. So not that one, but that one. And okay, that's it. All right. So moving on, we've done our explorations. That's awesome. Now we're going to build the knife. Now we're safe because the carpenter and the cook did that. So they're going to come off. We're going to get our token back on the shovel. And then we're going to flip this to show that it's been built. Why are the cards doing that? Well, isn't that odd? Well, okay. I guess what we're going to have to do, because that's weird. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to... We are going to just tilt it to show that that means it's built. Okay, fair enough. That way we know it's built. So we built the shovel. Okay, that is the end of that. So now we're going to gather. So I'm going to grab these dice here and bring them back. I'm not going to roll. I'm just going to lay them down. Boom. Then we're going to grab the gray dice for gathering, and we're going to roll those. Okay, so once again, we succeeded at gathering. So we're going to get another food and another wood. It's not enough food. We're actually going to go hungry. But not yet. So we get that and that. Okay, but we had to draw a card. So what do we get? New flock. When you get to the place you see a new flock, put a 1+ folk token on the tile where you are gathering resources. Starting next round, each time you gather or produce food from this tile, you gain one more shuffle into the event deck. Okay, so let's go get that token. That token's going to be up over here. So we're going to take the +1 food, and we're going to put that on the tile that the carpenter gathered on. I think it would be this one. Yeah. Okay. Or Cook, rather, did that. And then we're going to take this card here, and we're going to take it and shuffle it into this deck. So let's lay it down nicely. We're going to flip it. Then we're going to shuffle it up. Okay, boom. All right, that was it for that. Now we're going to here. We got one person gathering here. I thought I had two, but I guess not. So we're just, man, I should have put two there, but I did not. So the soldier's going to take a pawn back, and we're going to get one food from that. Boom. I'm going to discard that in a minute. I just want to get our food in place. And we're going to gather a food. Okay. All right. I just want to make sure I'm doing a couple things right. I'll be right back. Actually, guys, all of these, and I do know this. I don't know why I'm... Okay, I don't know what the heck's going on with this. Camera just freaked out. Let me... Holy moly, something's going on with Tabletop Simulator. It's going to ruin my playthrough, guys. Huh. I don't know why that's happening, but we are going to see. Wow, it won't let me do anything. Oh, I know why. Boom, sorry. Yes, okay, now we're good. We need to not do that. We need to be on the hand. Oh, man, wow, okay. So, little Tabletop Simulator hocus pocus there. But we're okay. Anyway, because we're not going to drop those until after we are done. But we are actually done, so I didn't really have to do that. After we are done gathering, we're going to move to the... we have a chance to arrange our camp. Thinking about whether or not we want to do that. Player taking this action gains 2 determination tokens and places... Oh, that's arranging the camp. That's one of these. Oh, sorry, that's... Okay. Having troubles with this now. There we go. Very odd. Huh. Got to...